I'm sitting in the bathroom as calm can be, stirring funny powders into my herbal tea. This night will be a long one, at least it will for me, for I'm prepping and preparing for that word that starts with C. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain, and they'll lay me on a table and put me in a gown. Feed me funny drugs for to divest me of my frown. And when the dots come in, she will smile and say to me, bottoms up, my dear, this first round is on me. Oh, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a pain in the oh Lord, hear my prayer. Make my insides perfect, my insides clear. No polyps to be seen, no misdividing cells to fear. Oh Lord, if you get me through this upside down exam, I promise I will never again eat red meat, drink, smoke, or swear, or eat sugar, or chew gum. I'll adopt stray puppies and kittens, and even give up chocolate. Well, maybe not the chocolate. Colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a whoa. Colonoscopy, colonoscopy, a modern rite of passage that's finally come to pass. So, colonoscopy, colonoscopy, all that I can say is it's a big pain in the... Good morning, good evening, wherever you may be, and welcome to Brunch with Deb. I'm your intrepid, is that the word? Intrepid host, Deb Seymour, and your musician for the show, entertaining you with a bunch of thises, thatses, and others. Hello, Beth, welcome, and welcome to folks on Twitch and YouTube who are also watching as Facebook. I hope some Facebook people are here. I'm going to check and make sure, because usually there's a couple people. I want to make sure that Facebook is actually picking up the stream. So we're going to look here, we're going to look over there, we'll look back at you and wink, and we'll go back to there, and we'll go back to here, and then up and down and sideways. And am I there? Am I there? I'm there! How awesome. So glad. Anyway, well, as a lot of you know, I'm getting ready for the Halloween special. That'll be Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, 11 a.m. Pacific and 7 p.m. Pacific. I'm actually probably going to throw in a third show at 3 p.m. since I have over 31 Halloween songs and I can't do them all if I cram myself into 2 shows. Here's a little preview of some stuff I've been working on, also because it's just fun. Get my lyrics where I can see them because I'm still learning this one, but haha, here we go. Little cowboy ghost song made famous by Johnny Cash. An old cowboy went riding on a dark and windy day. Upon a ridge he rested as he went along his way, when all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw, plowing through the ragged skies and up a cloudy draw. Their brands were still on fire and their hooves were made of steel. Their horns were black and shiny and their hot breath he could feel. A bolt of fear went through him as they thundered through the sky, and he saw the riders coming hard and heard their mournful cry. on their eyes were blurred, their shirts were soaked with sweat. They were riding hard to catch that herd, but they ain't got 'em yet. 'Cause they've got to ride forever in that range up in the sky, on horses snorting fire as they ride on by. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, ghost riders in the sky. As the riders loped on by him, he heard one call his name. If you want to save your soul from hell, go riding on our range. Then cowboy, change your ways today, or with us you will ride, trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, ghost riders in the sky. Yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, ghost riders in the sky. Yip, 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 get along, dowies. Ghost riders in the skies. You probably heard of Mr. Johnny Cash way down here. Good morning, Kathy Meyerson. Nice to see you. Yip, yip, yip. Those are the doggies. No, the doggies. I'm sorry. The doggies are actually the cows. The doggies, though. But I have been on a roundup. I've actually been on a roundup. I've even branded a cow once. Anyway, hi, Kathy Messman. Welcome to Brunch. A little preview for the Halloween show. Reminder, the Halloween show will be Wednesday. There will be 3 shows. There will be one at 11 a.m., at 3 p.m., and 7 p.m. because I have so many spooky songs. I can't cram them all into 1/2 hour, so I'm going to do 3 half hours. Besides, I'll be all dressed up. I should at least have somewhere to go. Okay, what do I have next? Okay, so my trip to France is coming up. My honeymoon with my husband. And Cabo 3 F shape. I have a lot of nerve to do this song because this song is so famous in France that if I screw it up with my American accent, the French will just laugh at me, but I'm going to try it anyway, and I know that you guys will be fine with it. But je vous en prie de mes auditeurs français. Serez gentil. Be kind. This is a love song that was made famous by Edith Piaf. It's called La Vie en Rose, life in pink, or as we say, life looking through life with rose-colored glasses. Des yeux qui font... I have to look at the lyrics on this one too, sorry, I'm going to move this. Des yeux qui font baiser les miens, un rire qui se perd dans sa bouche. Voilà le portrait sans retouche de l'homme auquel j'appartiens. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il me parle du bois, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots de tous les jours. Mais moi ça m'a fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur, une grande porte de bonheur dont je connais la cause. C'est lui pour moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, la juré pour la vie. Dès que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. plus finir. Un grand bonheur qui prend sa place. Des ennuis, des chagrins s'effacent, heureux en mourir. Quand il me prend dans ses bras, qu'il m'a tutoie, je vois la vie en rose. Il me dit des mots d'amour, des mots que tous les jours, mais moi ça m'a fait quelque chose. Il est entré dans mon cœur, une grande part de bonheur, mais voilà où est la cause. C'est lui pour moi, moi pour lui dans la vie. Il me l'a dit, l'a juré, pour la vie aidée, que je l'aperçois, alors je sens en moi mon cœur qui bat. La vie en rose. La vie en rose. And there's a Louis Armstrong version of that song. It's hold me close and hold me tight, da-da-da-da-da. But I didn't learn that one. Okay, c'est pas mal, c'est si mal, not so bad. Anyway, thank you so much. Kathy Messman, you're asking a question. Yes, the Halloween shows are this Wednesday. There will be 3 of them, one at 11 a.m. Pacific, one at 3 p.m. Pacific, and one at 7 p.m. Pacific, so just take it forward 3 hours for the East Coast. Keep checking my Facebook page. I'll be posting a lot about it. I've been making fun graphics and working up a list of, I have so many songs. If those of you who have been following me have been catching some of the reels I've been posting 1 song a day for the Halloween countdown. I've not posted today's, but it will be posted after this show. With different costumes and everything. Let's see, what do I have on my list here? Oh, well, here's an original I wrote about things that go bump in the night. I have a feeling I sang this last week, but I'll sing it again, because things continue to go bump in the night, and I can't even blame the dog. Hint, I still have 20 mugs left. If anyone would like to purchase one, please let me know. They're $10 plus shipping. There's a calico shadow that follows me. Wherever I go, there it will be. On silent feet, with a doleful stare, that calico shadow follows me everywhere. My calico shadow is set to pounce on anything that moves around, whether it be friend or enemy. That calico shadow, she's protecting me. What does she think? What does she see when those green eyes stare at me? I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. Calico shadow once had me duped. Took a little ride down the laundry chute, and in an instant flashed back upstairs. That calico shadow gets in everywhere. What does she think? What does she see when those green eyes stare at me? I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. What does she think? What does she see when those green stare at me. I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. My calico shadow is fast asleep, tucked in the ball, down at my feet. But I don't dare breathe or start to stir, or my shadow just might wake and purr. What does she think? What does she see when those green eyes stare at me? I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. What does she think? What does she see when those green eyes stare at me? I'm not alone, there is no doubt. A calico shadow follows me about. A calico shadow follows me about. My calico shadow, she's the cat's meow. Thank you, Calico Shadow. It was written for my cat, Sweet Pea, many years ago. She's my longest lived cat. She showed up at age 3 and stayed for 14 years. Just walked in off the street. They say there's a cat distribution program out there. And cats just kind of get distributed. They just kind of show up, you know. If you're lucky, one plops right in your life when you were least expecting it, like her. Anyway, I'll give a shout out to some folks who are watching on Facebook. I can see you reacting. Michael Bradshaw, hello. And also want to welcome people right here in my chat. Howling Hobbit is watching from Michigan. On YouTube, we've got Laura Felicia Phillips. Hello, Laura. So happy to see you. And Rock and Roll Jack William Plum is also watching on YouTube from Illinois. Shout out to Heidi, if you're listening. And also shout out to Janet Lerner and Matt Paloni in Israel. Please stay safe. You're very much on my mind today as we broadcast. Thank you for saying the French song is beautiful. And, oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Howling Hobbit says he used to do La Vie en Rose phonetically. Well, I have to cheat. Je parle français depuis j'avais 6 ans. I've spoken French since I was 6, but singing it's a little tricky because you have to change some things around. And I have part of it written out phonetically myself because I kept reading the word endings when you don't always pronounce them in French. Okay, we're moving right along here. I've got all sorts of time. I've got time for more than 6 songs. Well, since I'm in a Halloween mood, and I know I'm going to be doing this all on Wednesday, but why not do some now? Here's a very old blues song. Cab Calloway is given credit for this. This is one that created. There's several different versions. This is the Janis Joplin version of this very sad tale. I went down to old Joe's barroom at the corner of the square. Oh, they were serving drinks as usual, and this motley crowd was there. Well, on my left stood old John Kennedy, and his eyes were bloodshot red when he told me his sad story. Well, these were the words he said. I went down to St. James Infirmary, and I saw my baby there. She was stretched out on a cold white table, so cold, so fine, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. she may be, she can search the whole wide world over and never find another man like me. Yes, 16 cold black horses to pull that rubber-tired hack. Well, it's 17 miles to the graveyard, but my baby ain't never coming back. So now you've heard my story. Well, have another round of hooch. And if anyone should ever ask you, I got the St. James Infirmary blues. Yes, if anyone should ever ask you, I got the St. James Infirmary blues. St. James Infirmary, an old one, a good one. Sad, sad stuff going on down in New Orleans many years ago. Many years ago. Tip jars are open. Always appreciate some tips or donations, as I prefer to call them, because I know I'm donating my time to you, and you're donating your energy and your tips to me to keep the subscriptions on these broadcast software thingies paid for. The more you tip, the better I sound. You tip enough, I don't know, go away? No, I'm not going to go away. I'm going to be on vacation, though, for the next 3 Sundays. So the last shows you'll see me this month will be the Halloween shows Wednesday at 11, 3, and 7. And then my honey and I are off to France, La France, for our honeymoon. And we will be back for brunch on November 5th. So check the Brunch with Deb on Facebook group for details. And those of you on YouTube, I have been lax. I have not been emailing you the information. I will do that again today. I know it's hard to keep track of. I can't keep track of it, and I'm the one doing all this silly stuff. All right, this needs a prop. What is the mysterious crunching over here? Well, you'll see. The lovers of today are silly, how they bore me willy-nilly. Well, their idea of having fun is watching TV all day long. They cannot croon a passionate song, and only grunt at me when done. When I think of human men today, it makes me want a better place to stay. They say there's life beyond the stars. If there is, I'll go that far, ride a rocket out to space and forget the human race. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, oh, together we could have such fun. We could fly his spaceship around the sun, and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero-G. And if by chance we were to dock Frank Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Oh, I know I'd like the Martian scene, where I could be a has-not, has-been. I'd paint my skin a dazzling green, wear a gown of laser beams, dance the night away it seems, with my man of Martian means. Yes, me and my man Martian could do such feats of exploration. Yes, holding tight it is a must when the retro rockets thrust. Cosmic movement's such a plus. The force was made alone for us. 'Cause I know if I had a Martian, or together we could have such fun. We could fly his spaceship around the sun, and maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock from Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Phasers set to stun. Tango. So I'm off to implement my scheme. Go and find my Martian man of dreams. I'll get my spacesuit all spruced up. If he asks me out to sup, I'll have to think of nothing but just how I'll say that happy up. And as we cruise above the stratosphere, on our way to outer atmosphere, you know that I won't shed a tear. I will not have any fear, 'cause I'll go so very far. Ta-ta, I'll see you in the stars. Full speed ahead, Scotty. 'Cause I know if there was a Martian, oh, together we could have such fun. Oh, we could fly his spaceship around the sun, maybe levitate when we were done. You know not how it would thrill me to be making love in zero G. And if by chance we were to dock, find Kirk or Mr. Spock, if the Klingons were a shock, we could remove them one by one. Don't touch that dial, 'cause I control the vertical, the horizontal, and the silly love songs. The Martian Tango love song. The Martian Tango love song. Don't ask. I'm glad Kathy Myerson was dancing out there. That's awesome. Okay, I've got one more for you. It's another one I know Kathy Myerson likes. I think I mentioned donation jars. I did only do that once a show. It's rather rude. Sip from the Blame It on the Dog mug. Blame it on the mug. Trying to get rid of my last 20 mugs. They're $10 a piece. Let me know if you want one. All right. This goes out to all trying to make a positive change in the future. Make things better, not worse, and try to dwell on the positive rather than the negative. It's a song I wrote many years ago called Say Yes. Thank you for watching, everybody. You think the world is crashing 'cause you see nothing but ashes. You think there's nowhere to run, that the only way out is Armageddon. I say, stop all this talk of doom. I want a change in attitude. I say, stand with me now and lift up your voice, 'cause I know you know how to say yes to a positive future. Say yes. This we can nurture. Say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes. You say, but how can I do this when all I do feels so useless? Death, war, destruction, and poverty, it's dragging me down. Well, I say, stop looking backwards, 'cause now it's forward that matters. Look for the rising sun. Open your hearts to what can be done and say yes to a positive future. Say yes. This we can nurture, say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes. Oh, the time it is now to make opportunity. Oh, and we know how to build community. Don't let them drag you down in negativity. Oh, the time is now to say yes to a positive future. Say yes. This we can nurture. Say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes to a positive future. Say yes. This we can nurture. Say yes. It can be done if you reach around and tell everyone to say yes to a positive future. This we can nurture. Tell everyone to reach out, reach around, reach out and say yes. Tell all your mothers, fathers and brothers, sisters and others, the time it is now to say yes. Say yes to a wonky chord, but that's all part of it. Oh my goodness. I was out of tune the entire time. Well, we'll do better next time. We'll say yes to a positive future with bottom E strings in tune. Anyway, hi Steve and Peter. So I'm glad you're here. We're about to end. Sorry about that, but you guys are here. So Pete has sound and you don't. I'm not sure. I think everyone else has got sound because I got people tuning in. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it's a ghost in your computer, Steve. What? Anyway, Steve, you're from England. Thank you so much. And my ear thing fell out. We're just a mess here today. Take care of yourselves, and I'll hope to see Brunchlings show. I'll see you on November 5th. That's Sunday. Well, 3 weeks going away on vacation. La Belle France, and everyone else, the Halloween heads, which I know some of you are both. I will see you for the triple header Halloween special. There will be one at one more time, and I'll send this out. 11 a.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Pacific, and 7 p.m. Pacific. So I know that you, the farther east of me, you'll probably be wanting to tune into the 11 a.m. show, and everyone else just going like clockwork. Okay, I think I need some coffee, except I can't really drink coffee, so I'll do tea. Be safe out there. Have a wonderful Halloween if I don't see you, and have wonderful brunches. I will miss you guys, but I'll be thinking of you on Sundays. I'll probably wave a hello from over there, although I will not have a guitar with me. And as I always say, remember to tell people you love them sooner rather than later, because we don't know what the morrow will bring. And let's hope it can bring more good things and better, and that all the craziness in the world could just calm down. We could be kind to each other, listening, and like you guys do with me every week. Thank you. I love you all. See you soon.